my law firm. It's William Mitchell Margolin, attorney at law, professional law corporation. My philosophy is basically to help anybody who comes in the door. Well, the Castillo case was a case where there was a lift, a cherry picker they call them, and Mr. Castillo was a man who delivered and picked them up from locations. And one night about 2 in the morning, he was picking up one of those lifts or delivering them, and he was traveling across a street with it, and he was hit by a city bus. A passenger on the city bus said that they saw Mr. Castillo crossing the street about a block away, but the bus driver never saw Mr. Castillo in his giant cherry picker machine crossing a street as if he's a pedestrian. And the bus slams into him at full speed and it kills Mr. Castillo. He's left with a family, a fiance, 2 children, a grandchild, all living with Mr. Castillo. My office handled both the wrongful death, where I associated in the Alder firm, and my office exclusively handled the workers' comp death benefit case, which is one of the specialties that we work on.
Some of the hurdles of the case was the bus driver was a very nice person. She was devastated by what had happened, and if we had put her on the stand, she was going to be extraordinarily sympathetic. She was sympathetic, a nice person. Also, Mr. Castillo was out of the line of sight, above her line of sight, the bus driver's line of sight, when she hit him on the bucket. Mr. Castillo had not put up the proper lighting, had not put up the proper signs. So there were a number of obstacles towards recovery. We
were not defeated just because, there was an obstacle of negativity. So what we did is we called MotionLit, and they do videos, they do day in the life videos. It's kind of like a documentary, and it showed how important this person was to everybody who had passed away, all of his family members, his children, his fiance, his brother-in-law or his brother. We presented that at the mediation, where that was used to help resolve the case, and it was very effective. The Castillo case, all combined, settled for over $1.2 million.
I think using settlement videos are very effective, not necessarily for the defense lawyer who may have been in the depositions and has a sense for the family, but for the adjusters, for the supervisors, for the people who will never have an opportunity, maybe not even a desire, to meet the heirs or the family members. Now it's put in front of their face. They have to see who these people are and how they'll present for trial, and it really is quite effective and impactful. Here at our firm, when someone talks about something that requires IT, technology, we know MotionLit can do it. From PowerPoints to animations to settlement videos to deposition videos to any number of things. And having that under one roof actually makes it much more efficient.
To stay in business as a lawyer, you have to have more than one case, and so you can make one phone call to MotionLit. I use them a lot because they are what they say they are. They're a support litigation that does quality work, that you don't have to stand over their shoulder and tell them, oh, you didn't do this, do this, do this. They already know. They have a lot of experience working on lots of these kinds of cases, and so it's a very easy phone call. You call them up, you tell them about your case, and whether it's a big case or a small case, they'll talk to you about it. If you have a small case, don't be afraid to call them. And they help you with it. They help you with every detail. And so you don't have to worry about it yourself. They'll say, we'll take care of it. And then they do.